Ready for the new Fab 5? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Queer Eye Season 1 moments. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be choosing the standout moments that made us laugh and cry the most from the first season of Netflix's Queer Eye remake. Number 10. Neal's Sasquatch-To-Sexy makeover.
I do think, professionally, with the look that you have, right now you're giving me like Castaway.
As well as being fabulous entertainment, Queer Eye is a makeover show, and we want to see some ugly ducklings realize that they've secretly been beautiful swans this whole time. They just didn't know how to make their inner swan come out.
We can keep some of your natural vibes, but also groom it in a way that it is a little bit more like commercially attractive.
Yeah.
Of all the participants, or heroes as they're dubbed on the show, Neal's was by far the most dramatic. The app developer was practically a hermit when the Fab 5 surprised him in the second episode. The only thing hairier than him was his dog. His sofa was a close second. Neal was nervous to lose his locks, but allowed grooming expert Jonathan to tame his caveman realness into hipster chic.
Yes! Those pants and that shirt are awesome.
Number 9. Remington's time capsule house.
Remington lives in Granny's house, which is my mom, and the house is just like she still lives there.
Queer Eye isn't just about making over a person's appearance, it's about making over their whole life. And what's bigger in a person's life than the home they make for themselves?
Whoa, there's a lot going on in here.
For episode 6's Remington, that home never really felt like his own. Passed on to him by his late grandmother, the house hadn't been redecorated since the 1970s, and it really showed.
Does anybody want a mint? They've only been here since 1970.
Sorry.
From the tacky mustard and gold color scheme to the mural wallpaper and shag carpets, Remy's house was a kitsch relic that belonged in the museum, not in the ownership of a young bachelor. Of course, the Fab 5 were in camp heaven, with Karamo wasting no time raiding Granny's vintage wardrobe.
What my hoes in here doing,
my God.
Number 8. Dancing with Firefighters.
I feel like a dainty little girl, and I'm a 6'3" black man.
The season finale gave the Fab 5 a chance to let their collective hair down, and we mean that literally in the case of Jonathan. As the episode went on, unleashing the guys on a group of unsuspecting hunky firefighters ended up feeling like less of a challenge and more of a reward for a season well done, especially when Karamo signed them up for dance lessons. What began as Dancing with the Stars ended up more Magic Mike, as everyone took turns prancing, crawling, and even skidding across the dance floor.
Sexy Magic Mike.
We're still not entirely sure what the point of it was, but hey, it was sure fun to watch.
Oh God, your knee!
Number 7. Making over the fire station. Okay, so Anthony made hot dogs, Karamo organized dance lessons, Tan bought a suit, and Jonathan made facial scrubs.
The enzymes in the peach clarify the skin, and they also encourage your skin to detoxify, which I was thinking for you guys, since you're around smoky wokiness all the time, that would be kind of nice.
And what did Bobby do? Oh yeah, he made over a fire station. Sure, it was really just a living area, but it was still an impressive feat all the same. Bobby took a drab and utilitarian breakout space and made it more beautiful and more functional at the same time.
Wow. Gorgeous.
Wow.
He also raised the station's appliance game by tripling the fridges and doubling the microwaves.
Notice you now have 3 refrigerators. 3 shifts, there's no more stealing each other's food.
You'll have to fight over the 2 microwaves.
2 microwaves now.
Considering how much time firefighters spend at work, it was nice to see the home put into their work-home balance. People in the life-saving business deserve as much R&R as possible.
And it bothered me that you guys were like sitting in an office setting instead of being relaxed and comfortable before you're out there saving lives.
Number 6, Bobby and Jonathan schooling Tom on stereotypes.
We call this 50 Shades of Gay.
Still 50 Shades of Gay.
You ready for it?
Oh, God. I'm ready.
Trucker Tom was a real sweetheart in the first episode of the series. Though he was tough on the outside, it became clear from the moment the Fab 5 invaded his life that he was actually a total softie. Even when Tom slipped up, his gentleness shone through. On the way to buy a new mattress, Bobby told Tom that he was married, to which Tom innocently asked him who was the man and who was the woman in the relationship.
Are you the husband or the wife?
Let's break that down.
That is a misconception.
Yeah, let's unpack that.
Bobby would have been within his rights to be angered by this heteronormative assumption. But instead, he and Jonathan patiently broke down why that question was offensive to Tom, who listened with equal patience.
Whatever role you are, whether it's like moon or sun, moon being more, feminine energy and sun being more masculine, I think that there's like gorgeous strength to be had in both.
Absolutely.
Number 5, Bobby getting real about growing up gay and Christian.
I, of course, heard the word gay in church, but I heard it in a very negative way, that gay people were bad and they were pedophiles and they were evil.
Although Queer Eye is mainly here for frothy entertainment value, the remake didn't shy away from real issues that affect the LGBTQ community. In the 5th episode, we met hero Bobby Camp, a hardworking father of 6. Bobby was also a devoutly conservative Christian, something that the Fab Five's Bobby could relate to.
My wife and I are fairly active in our church. We both volunteer and our kids are very active there. They do activities on the weekends. It's an active part of who we are.
Queer Eye's Bobby revealed that he had a similar upbringing, but came to feel alienated by the homophobic beliefs held by some in the church.
Honestly, coming here, I was scared, especially having grown up in Missouri and Texas. I experienced the hate and the ignorance, and it's scary.
Bobby Camp later assured Bobby and the rest of the Fab Five that they are loved in his house.
We want you guys to have come to our house and felt loved and accepted.
Number 4, Karamo and Cory's heart-to-heart.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, no.
We're getting pulled over.
The 3rd episode of the new Queer Eye has proved to be its most divisive. The episode begins with the Fab Five being pulled over by a cop, which with Karamo in the driving seat made both the group and viewers feel very tense.
I'm very aware of this type of cop.
This was quickly revealed to be a prank, as the cop was actually the one who'd sign up the episode's hero, Cory, for the show.
Makeover straight guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Is his name Cory? Because I'm his nominator.
The stunt also paved the way for an important discussion later on between Karamo and Cory, who was also a cop, about racial profiling, police brutality, and Black Lives Matter.
The perception right now, especially between black people and cops, it's tension. When Henry pulled us over, immediately I started freaking out.
Though Cory didn't quite concede to Karamo, he did listen, and they parted on good terms.
Everybody wants to talk, but nobody wants to listen.
That's it.
So.
Number 3, Tom reduced to tears.
They don't like fat, ugly old men.
See, you're seeing a fat, ugly old man. We're not seeing that.
As soon as Tom claimed you can't fix ugly, our hearts melted at his lack of self-confidence.
You guys might make me look better, but one thing you can't do, you can't fix ugly.
You need to stop saying that.
Yes.
Through the bushy beard, jorts, and skin problems, it was clear that this lonely trucker was a diamond in the rough. Very rough, if the butt groove in his recliner was anything to go by.
Oh, God, whoa!
Tell me you don't sit naked in this chair.
Though they worked hard to sand down Tom's deceptively hard exterior by revamping his home and giving the beard a much-needed trim, the most important lesson the Fab Five wanted Tom to learn was that there was nothing more attractive than confidence. And when they succeeded in giving Tom his mojo back, he, like us, was overcome with emotion.
Because you're making me cry.
No, it's okay.
Oh, Tom.
Number 2, Tom reconnecting with his ex. Tom again. Hey, the debut episode alone gave us almost too many great moments to choose from. In addition to seeing Tom giggling like a schoolgirl while mattress shopping with Bobby and Jonathan, nothing made us punch the air with joy more than seeing Tom successfully woo his ex-wife.
Oh, what's going on here?
Look at here. Oh, me.
Damn! Holy shit!
Tom was actually quite the player, with not 1 but 3 ex-wives, Abby being the most recent.
Oh, God! Oh, Abby!
When he revealed that he maintains a friendship with Abby, the Fab Five made it their mission to reunite the couple, as Tom was clearly not over her. By the end of the episode, it was mission complete.
You want to look at some cars?
Sure.
Will you hold my hand?
Sure.
Plus, Tom revealed on Twitter in March 2018 that he and Abby are engaged, making all of us jump for joy. Now for Queer Eye to do a special episode for their wedding. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Hey! Oh my gosh! I heard that you like orchids.
I do.
Your son knows you very well.
He does.
I know we've been like hanging out a lot, but like, can we actually, are we actually like going out? Like, can we actually go out on like a real date?
Let's go on a real date.
Yeah! Get it! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Twig for us!
Number 1. AJ finally coming out to his stepmother.
I thought it was important to tell you my truth, that I'm gay.
This episode broke with tradition by making over a gay man. That's why the "For the Straight Guy" was dropped from the show's title. Though AJ had a serious boyfriend, the Fab Five discovered that he was still living a semi-closeted life, as he had yet to come out to his stepmother.
I wish I did tell my dad, but I just couldn't say it. Now I regret it.
They decided that at a party, mixing AJ's closest friends, his boyfriend and his family would be the perfect way to bring his two lives together. The moment of truth packed an extra emotional punch as AJ chose to reveal the truth to his stepmom by reading out a letter he'd written to his deceased father.
If what people say is true, then you also know that I'm gay.
He cried, she cried, we all cried. And when Queer Eye announced that AJ was getting married, well, we cried again.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.